Welcome back. Financials, health, and the coronavirus. A new study from Bankrate finds Americans are growing increasingly concerned about money. The hyped-up anxiety following the first wave of stimulus checks. Joining us right now is Bankrate.com senior economic analyst Mark Hamrick. Mark, it's good to see you. How concerned are Americans about their finances amid this pandemic? How do you see things?
Good to be with you, Maria. Well, a majority of Americans are concerned, number one, about their ability to pay bills. 60% tell us they are either moderately to extremely concerned about that. It is worth noting that that has been diminished slightly, apparently, by the passage of the CARES Act, because before the bill's passage into law, that was, of course, the $2.2 trillion measure that included the elevated unemployment insurance benefits, as well as that first round of the Payroll Protection Act. But elsewhere, the secondary concern, 57% of Americans are concerned about their job security, and 55% are concerned, moderately to extremely concerned about the value of their investment. So it's worth noting that obviously this is majorities across the board, and obviously elevated since the outbreak and the economic downturn began.
Dagan.
What do you expect to see in the coming weeks? Because, again, many of these individuals got $1,200 a person, $3,400 for a family of four. But I have friends who have been deeply anxious because they have had trouble with the IRS website trying to figure out when their when their stimulus is going to arrive. If we go on a few more weeks, don't you expect these numbers to spike?
I do, Dagan, because let's think about the often cited Bankrate data, and others have done comparable research, that before this began, when we were in the midst of that historic economic expansion, only 40% of Americans could pay a $1,000 or more emergency expense from savings. So now, with paychecks having been eliminated for 26.5 million Americans, those that have filed new claims for unemployment benefits, for each additional week of the lack of income, and as you say, it does not take long to find anecdotes about state unemployment insurance websites and systems breaking down. It's a worry.
Mark, it's great to get your insights this morning. Thank you, sir. We will see you soon.
Thank you.
Mark Hamrick joining us there.